Faster PC Live Technical Support here, heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour here on WPSL, and also streamed live to our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. I'm getting all of those working right now, getting the live streams going. I've got it going over there on YouTube. We had some problems getting it going on YouTube last week, but we got it going this week. And well, Google sometimes they change things, and my software actually last week kind of crashed a little bit right before I started the show. And so part of what my streaming key to connect to YouTube was actually lost during that process. So anyway, we're back. We're ready to answer your questions, ready to resolve your computer problems as well. So, one of the things that I do want to point your attention to, every week we're here to answer your questions. So what you want to do, give us a call, 772-340-1590. Your question can be on any topic, doesn't have to be on a particular topic, a topic that we've announced or whatever. It could be on any topic. We will go over that, and we'll answer your computer technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. Today we're also going to go over how to watch Major League Baseball games without cable TV. In addition to that, we will be going over whether Norton's LifeLock is worth it, whether you need it or not, how you can protect yourself, and whether this is a good service and a good product to actually protect yourself and potentially your computer. So we'll go over that. We'll also go over the biggest, most critical cybersecurity threats of this week. And you know what? There are a lot of them. There have been a lot of them. And every week we have like 30 to 40 different articles that we have to go through to actually fit that segment, that cybersecurity rundown segment. We have that many articles, and that's what's happening. And I can tell you that the attacks are picking up. They're actually really ramping up and getting even more intense as we speak. Now, one of the things I do want to let you know also, if you're listening on the radio and you want to know how to watch a Faster PC Live Technical Support, or maybe you miss a certain part and you want to know how to watch it after the fact, well, you need a Faster PC, and you can actually head over to our website, afasterpc.com. At the very top of the page, right in the middle, there's a red button that says Live Technical Support. Click on that red button, and then scroll down. On the left-hand side, there's various ways that you can schedule a Faster PC Live Technical Support or a Faster PC Live technician to come to you and to help you out. And then in addition to that, on the right-hand side, there's various ways you can listen to or watch a Faster PC Live Technical Support, including the live feed going on right now, the live video going on right now at Facebook, also the live video going on right now over at YouTube. And we have links to all of our videos. We have over 155,000 views on our YouTube channel now. And in fact, we just crossed 155,000. We have over 720 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, if you haven't viewed the videos yet, get over there and do that. We have a lot of new short videos as well. And also we have videos how to watch March Madness. This is a big time of the year for college basketball fans, and even people that don't even normally watch college basketball, including myself. I'll watch some of those games. And we have the short videos and also longer form videos that actually go over how to do that. One of the things, you can listen and you can watch this show, but also we do, after this show is over, I'll actually re-record segments and I actually roll those out to those individual videos, and those are actually more comprehensive than what we are able to fit in, because we're trying to fit this in to the time we have allotted for us on the radio. But you'll want to actually check that out. We also have other videos out there. By the way, our videos on how to watch the World Baseball Classic had almost 12,000 views. And we even had Fubo actually contacted us and said, "Hey, do you want to start referring people to utilize our services?" And certainly, Fubo is a really big service, especially if you're into sports. So you know what? If you're out there, you wanna check these out, you want to watch these videos. We have the videos out there, and you can actually watch that. Now we're still in at the time of this recording, we're still in for Major League Baseball. We're actually still in the spring training, but next week, middle of next week, we'll actually be in the start of the season will actually start. The start of the Major League Baseball season. And you probably want to know how to watch Major League Baseball. And so we're actually going to do this, and I'm going to actually show you various ways that you can watch Major League Baseball. And again, when we roll out the individual video on this, it'll be even more comprehensive, and we'll go over ways that you can do this. But the great thing about Major League Baseball, it's pretty awesome in my opinion, is that you can actually watch a free game every single day without paying anything, without subscribing. Think about that. The NFL doesn't give you that. The NBA doesn't give you that. You don't get this really with any other sport that I know of where you can watch a free game of the day. And of course, there's a long season. You have really quite a long season. So we're going to show you how you can watch those games. Actually, on the live video, I do have the Roku keyed up, and you can watch these on Roku, on Amazon Fire Stick. You can watch it on Apple TV, on Google TV. Some TVs are coming with these operating systems built into them, and others you can, if you have a smart TV that doesn't allow you to install some of these apps, because some of them aren't quite as smart as others. I've found that to be the case. But if you have one out there that's not quite as smart as what you'd like it to be, well, you know what? You might need a Roku device. Go out and get a Roku device. That's the one I would recommend. But, if you're into Amazon or into Apple, you can get one of those. A Google TV will help you as well. So what we're going to do, I'm going to switch over to this Roku device so you can see this. Now, during the regular season, every week you actually can go to the MLB channel. And on the MLB channel, now I think what that just came up here, this is actually the MLB channel on Roku, I believe. That was just something that I clicked on that was a top pick for me. They might have heard me talking about watching this. But anyway, we're going to go down and actually select the MLB app. And this is from Roku. And by the way, the MLB channel, the Roku app does have the MLB channel. And during the regular season, it actually plays free games. We'll actually talk about that. But if you look here, you see today's lineup. You see Twins versus the Rays, free game. You see Yankees versus the Tigers for all you New York people that aren't Mets fans. I know Ray's a Mets fan. You can actually watch that game completely free. If you are a Mets fan, maybe you want to watch it so you can root for the Tigers because you don't like the Yankees. There's also Guardians and Giants, Padres and Brewers. Now, typically, you'll only get one free game of the day. And one of the cool things about this is that you can actually watch these after the fact. This is really cool, is that you can actually go in and, here's today's games. But what we want to do is let's go back to yesterday's games, because yesterday's games we could actually switch on, and you see there's the final free game. So we can actually watch. You can watch the Atlanta version. Sometimes you can watch from one team, and sometimes you can watch the broadcast from another team. And so this is pretty cool. You'll actually be able to watch these games. And by the way, if you're like really into your team and you always want to see your team, you can subscribe. And by the way, this doesn't require a subscription. What I just did, that free game of the day, doesn't require a subscription, but you do need to log in. And when you log in, you're just creating a username and a password, and that's real free. And but if you want to watch your team every time they play, it's about $150 a year. You can do that. You can not only watch your team, you can watch every team every single time they play. It's even less if you just want to watch your team. Now, if we go back out to the home screen, we do have Tubi, and which will have some games aired live. You also have the Roku channel, which has some games aired live, and these are completely free. And so you'll be able to actually watch these completely free. Now, some games are aired with a broadcast television station over the air. You can pick it up with a digital antenna. So get out there. We recommend an outdoor antenna on a 20-foot pole. If you can't put it outside, putting it in your attic or inside your house, shooting through a window, will get you okay. It'll get you better than an indoor antenna, definitely. We have some people that have been able to pick up quite a bit of channels that way. But an outdoor antenna will get you the best reception. If you're out there and you're saying, you know what, I'm not quite sure whether I want to do this or not, or how to do this, you need a faster PC. Give us a call, 772-878-5978.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio here, heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour right here on this station and stream live to our Facebook page. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, ready to answer your computer questions. So you know what? If you have questions, well, we can't answer them unless you ask them. Our number, if you want to have your computer questions answered, is 772-340-5090, 772-340-5090. Also, you can type your questions into the comment section of our live Facebook video that's happening right now over at Facebook. You can go there, search for Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes, or you just go to our website, afasterpc.com, click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. We're here. We're ready to answer your computer questions, and we'll be right back to do that. Computer problems? You need a faster PC. Hackers are constantly looking for ways to break into your computer and network to access your data and hold it hostage. Think this can't happen to you? Think again. Hackers regularly target small businesses. A Faster PC has produced a cybersecurity crisis report that goes over urgent and critical protections every small business must have in place now to protect their bank accounts, client data, confidential information, and reputation from the tsunami of cybercrime. To access this report, give us a call at 772-878-5978 or download the report today at
www.afasterpc.com.
That's www.afasterpc.com. Cybersecurity problems?
You need a faster PC.
A Faster PC is located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie, next to Dollar General.
To access this report, give us a call at 772-878-5978 or download the report today at afasterpc.com.
You need a faster PC.
772-878-5978. Microsoft's end of support for Windows 10 is here. And if you continue to use Windows 10, your computer will be increasingly susceptible to security vulnerabilities. A Faster PC can upgrade most computers to Windows 11, even if Microsoft has told you that your computer doesn't support Windows 11. And we can even do so remotely without you needing to leave your work or home. Don't be a sitting duck for hackers. Let a Faster PC upgrade your computer today. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
When you need to protect your computer from hackers,
You need a faster PC.
A Faster PC is located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie, next to Dollar General.
and on the web at
www.afasterpc.com.
that's www.afasterpc.com. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
www.afasterpc.com. 772-878-5978. Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. I know you've been waiting well. Number here at the studio is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Of course, if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio. This is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC Radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page, or you can go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there and you can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by, ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do. And we are back ready to answer your computer, technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. If you have a question, we're here to answer it. And so, by the way, your question can be on any topic. Doesn't have to be on the same topic that we're going over. Could be on any topic. Just give us a call, 772-340-1590. If you need to call us in the shop, I almost gave the studio number for our shop number, and Ray caught me on it. I caught myself, but Ray caught me also. But 772-878-5978 is our number here in the office. But if you have questions, 772-340-1590 is that number. And, you know, some of the topics we can actually roll out to another week, or even just extend the show a little bit, because some of the stuff we'll actually go over today, whether we go over it here on the show or not. We even extended the show a little bit last week. So one of the things that we did have a question, and one of the ways that you can ask questions throughout the week, if you have a question that you want to have covered, if you have something you want to watch that we haven't talked about, you can actually go to our live videos. Go to the videos. You can type it while the video is live or after the fact. Any of our videos on YouTube or Facebook, you can type your question into the comment section, and we'll cover that if we can. If it's live and we can do it during that video, that show, we'll do it then. If we can't, we'll do it in a future. We'll cover that in a future show. And you can get the links to our shows and our videos at our website. Go to afasterpc.com. The very top of the page, you want to click on the link that says Live Technical Support. From that Live Technical Support page, you'll be able to actually not only hear the show, but also see the show. On the right-hand side, there's various ways you can listen to the show, and you can actually get over there and you can see that. So also, we did have a question that came in from our Facebook page, and this question is from one of our listeners and also one of our customers. She does utilize some protection that we offer, and she was asking whether she needed to have LifeLock to protect her computer. And so we're going to just go over really the efficacy of LifeLock, and also really the other antivirus products that are out there. And really one of the things I think, if you'll see, and there are a lot of different companies that actually do test and studies, and really some of them are actually sponsored by the companies that actually produce the software. So I've seen actually some computer magazines that, it used to be in the old days, you would actually go out and buy a magazine and it would be several hundred. I mean, it would be almost as thick as a phone book, not quite that thick, but it would be several hundred pages thick, and it would have articles, and it also would have advertisements in there. And these companies, they no longer have the books that they or magazines that they put out. They actually have websites, and they still call themselves magazines, because that's part of their name, but they actually are just online now. But you'll have the various antivirus products that are actually advertising with them, and I've seen some of them will actually list every single antivirus product as best at something. And they'll say, well, this one is best at this, and this one is best at that, and this one is best at that. And that way they can keep their advertisers happy. But you know what? You really want an unbiased opinion. And I can tell you that when you get the opinion of a Faster PC, we're providing you an unbiased opinion. We don't give you something, we're not going to recommend something for you that actually we don't believe is effective. And we're actually always looking at what we think is effective. And over the years, what we have recommended has changed, sometimes based on security protocols, sometimes based on new software that comes out that's better, sometimes based on really real-world results, sometimes based on intelligence reports. Like, for instance, Kaspersky. They're very effective at protecting against viruses and spyware and malware, but they're a Russian-based company. And the U.S. intelligence agencies, if you can believe them, I know that sometimes they have said some things that sometimes are questionable. But if you can't believe them and you can trust them, they're saying that Kaspersky shares your information, your files. I mean, think about it. They're scanning every single file on your computer. And they are actually, according to the intelligence agency, they're sharing your information with the Russian intelligence. I don't know if it's still the KGB, but it used to be the KGB. But they're sharing your information with Russian intelligence if you're using Kaspersky. There was a time that we recommended Kaspersky until we realized that, and then we switched and came up with something else. We have sometimes actually purchased products, and as a part of this purchase of the product, we have received copies of antivirus products that we can sell for free that we have never sold because they're not good enough. I mean, these are products that if they were free, I wouldn't use them on my own computer. I wouldn't use them on anyone else's computer. And that's really when you get advice from us, we're going to tell you what we would do, how we would protect our own computer, how we would protect our customers' computers, how we would protect our parents' computers, our families' computers. And the thing is, we don't want our customers to have we don't want our customers to be infected. We want our customers to be protected. And here's the real truth about antivirus products. Every single one of them, from what we have seen, from all the unbiased tests that I have seen, all of the paid products are at minimum no better than Windows Security that's built into Windows and is completely free. And so, however, some of the tests that we've seen have shown that Windows Security only detects about 50% of the threats that are out there. So the most reliable, and again, some of the tests will show that the others are as reliable and as effective as Windows Security, but they're no better. And the thing is, most of the antivirus products out there will actually turn Windows Security off. And in fact, Norton, and that's what this question is about Norton. Norton will actually warn you if you turn Windows Security on, because you can do that. You can turn Windows Security on for periodic scanning if you have Norton installed on your computer. And Windows or Norton will actually complain that Windows Security is on and will tell you that it is more effective than Windows Security. I mean, it's really quite, I mean, you kind of think, I mean, it really, from my standpoint, I'm thinking, well, they must be very insecure if they realize that someone turned Windows Security on and yet what are they worried about? I mean, are they thinking that Windows Security might actually catch something that they didn't catch and might actually, and then the people would say, well, why am I paying for Norton when it didn't actually catch this? And that's one big problem that I have with Norton. And really, when you're talking about Norton, Avast, AVG, and Avast and AVG are owned by the same company now. The one company bought the other. I don't remember which one bought the other, but one company bought the other. You also have Vero, you have Bitdefender, you have Kaspersky. They're still out there, although they have rebranded and they're no longer marketing to U.S.-based customers based on the U.S. intelligence report that they're sharing information with the Russian intelligence agencies. So you have all these companies, and there are other companies out there as well, and some of them that are lesser known that advertise that, hey, we're the best and use us. And really, when you're looking at all of these, what we're looking at is that these products are not as effective as Windows Security. In fact, some tests will show that they're as effective, but I haven't seen any tests that show that any of these threats or any of these products are better or more effective than Windows Security. So your best bet, first of all, is to use Windows Security. And then, since Windows Security, even though it's the most effective, still catches only about 50% of the threats out there. By the way, 50% is not a very high mark. If you're saying, well, if this were, some sort of other protection, you say, well, only 50% of our, maybe it's a vaccine. You say only 50% of the people that take our vaccine die from the actual virus. I don't think you would actually take that as effective. I mean, that's even less effective than some of the other vaccines that we've seen recently. So, anyway, back to computers. When we're talking about this, 50% is a very low mark. So you want to actually have another method of protecting yourself, but a method that actually will not actually turn off Windows Security, to allow Windows Security to do its job, but also will work with Windows Security. And we do have endpoint protection. We also have endpoint detect and respond. And these are two products that you can buy directly through us. We actually sell them for less than the vendor that actually produces these. And we can actually configure these so that they work with Windows Security, allow Windows Security not just to provide periodic scanning, but real-time protection. And they also provide real-time protection as well at the same time, simultaneous real-time protection. And what these tools do is they do, in addition to what Windows Security does, they actually use artificial intelligence. They're examining behavior of files. Are the files doing odd things? Are they doing things that you normally would not see files doing? And so, because you know what, in the old days, what you had happen was viruses were detected. Antivirus software was actually looking at a definition, and they were looking at determining whether a file matched that definition. But really, what if you have something brand new? Do you have to wait until that definition is updated before you can detect it? What if you're one of the first ones that gets that virus? So what you need to have is artificial intelligence running on the system that's actually detecting these odd anomalies, and this program's acting odd, and so we're going to actually shut it down out of precaution. And so our endpoint protection, our EDR, actually does that. So now back to Norton Lifelock. I would say I would not put it on my computer. If it were my computer, I don't have it on my computer. I don't recommend it to my computer, my customers. If you actually are a customer of ours and you want to have Norton, we will put it on there. We will configure it. We'll support you with that. And we'll actually configure Windows security to run periodic scans. It won't provide real-time protection. So you're going to be less effective, really, than you would be if you didn't even have Norton on there. But LifeLock does do an excellent job at identity theft protection. And you can actually get a version of LifeLock that does not include Norton antivirus software. And we would encourage you to do this. And you can actually call them if you have Norton 360, which including LifeLock. What I would do, give them a call. Reduce your subscription to only include LifeLock. You'll pay less than $100 a year for that service. And I know some people are paying $300 a year or more for Norton with LifeLock. And so you can save money and provide additional protection. You can use that additional savings. Give us a call, give a Faster PC a call, and we can actually help protect you, provide additional protection for you. So our number is 772-878-5978, and you can also visit us on the web, fasterpc.com, where we can help you with that.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact, this is your last opportunity coming up. 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. You can also head over to our Facebook page. And you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show. But you know what? You've got to get over there right now or give us a call, 772-340-1590, so we can answer your computer questions. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. The one thing we hate to hear after someone's hard drive dies is, I was just about to make a backup. Just about is not good enough. At a Faster PC, we can recover data from failing hard drives, but not all the time. And we can't recover your data if it's stolen or destroyed by fire, unless you have a backup. We can't recover your data if it's encrypted with ransomware unless you have a backup. A Faster PC can protect your data from loss by hard drive failure, fire, theft, sabotage, and ransomware. Don't wait until it's too late.
You need a Faster PC.
When your data is important,
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC is located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie, next to Dollar General.
and on the web at
www.fasterpc.com.
that's www.afasterpc.com. When you can't lose your data,
Don't you know by now you need a Faster PC?
give us a call today at 772-878-5978. Not feeling the love from your current IT company? Keeping your business running shouldn't depend on you chasing an IT guy who's ghosting you. You deserve better. Get a free network risk assessment on us. If you're dealing with slow systems, constant hiccups, get a free network risk assessment today. We'll take a loving, long look at your environment and identify security vulnerabilities, backup failures, outdated configurations, performance bottlenecks, compliance risks, and cloud or remote work gaps. Schedule your call today by giving us a call at 772-878-5978. Again, that's 772-878-5978. Or visit us on the web at
www.fasterpc.com.
/radio offer.
That's afasterpc.com/radio offer. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Welcome back to A Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to A Faster PC Radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for A Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop, we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need A Faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer, technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. And this segment is where we go over the biggest, most critical cybersecurity threats of the week. What if I told you that right now, today, Russian spies are reading your private messages? Iranian hackers wiped 80,000 devices at a major American company in 3 hours, and your iPhone may have been spied on without you ever clicking on a single suspicious link. Welcome to this week's Cyber Threat Rundown. I'm breaking down the biggest cyber attacks, data breaches, and digital scams from this past week and translating them all into plain English so that you know what it means for your business and your family. Stay with me until the end, because we've got a jaw-dropping story about a musician who used AI to steal $10 million and what it reveals about the world we're living in right now. I'm Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Live Technical Support, and I'm about to break down the biggest, most critical cybersecurity threats of this week. Not to scare you, but so that you can be aware of these and take proactive measures to protect yourself, your computers, your data. So let's get into it. Let's start with the most alarming story of the week, because it's a massive implication for every business that uses Microsoft. On March 11th, medical device giant Stryker, a Fortune 500 company with 56,000 employees and operations in 60 countries, woke up to find their entire world wiped out overnight. The attacker used the wipe command in Intune, Microsoft's cloud-based endpoint management service, to erase data from nearly 80,000 devices between 5 and 8 a.m. UTC. Here's what this means. Here's what makes this terrifying. There was no malware and no ransomware. The attack affected Stryker's Microsoft programs, and the company found no indication of malware deployed on its systems. The culprit, a pro-Iranian hacktivist group named Handala. They compromised an administrative administrator account, created a new all-powerful global admin account, and then used Microsoft's own built-in remote wipe tool. A tool meant to protect lost or stolen devices, to factory reset everything connected to the company's network. Employees who had enrolled their personal phones in Stryker's BYOD or Bring Your Own Device program lost everything: photos, authenticator apps, even their SIMs. CISA is now urging every business using Microsoft Intune to lock down that system immediately with multi-factor authentication. By the way, lock down every system with multi-factor authentication and approve controls on destructive commands. What this means for you, if your business uses Microsoft 365, cloud device management, or has employees connecting personal phones to your network, you need a professional security audit now. This is exactly what a faster PC does for businesses on the Treasure Coast, Space Coast, and South Florida. Don't wait until your devices are wiped. Next up, this one affects everyone who uses a smartphone. The FBI has issued a public service announcement warning that Russian intelligence-linked threat actors are actively targeting users of encrypted messaging apps such as Signal and WhatsApp in phishing campaigns that have already compromised thousands of accounts. Here's the key thing to understand. The hackers are not breaking encryption. Phishing remains one of the most effective means of compromise, often rendering other protections irrelevant, including end-to-end encryption. Instead, they trick you. They impersonate Signal or WhatsApp support, send fake security alerts, and pressure you to click a link, share a verification code. If you comply, attackers can link their own device to your account, allowing them to monitor private conversations and impersonate you, and then launch additional phishing attacks from what appears to be a trusted source. Legitimate messaging apps support services will not request verification codes, especially via direct messages within the app itself. They do not send users links to verify or restore accounts. Never share your PIN or verification code. Never scan a QR code from an unexpected message. And check your link devices regularly. Drop a comment below. Do you use Signal or WhatsApp? Have you received a suspicious message recently? Let us know. iPhone users, this one's for you, and it is urgent. Researchers at Google, Lookout, and iVerify have uncovered a sophisticated iPhone hacking tool called DarkSword. DarkSword chains 6 vulnerabilities to allow attackers to achieve remote code execution on vulnerable iPhones and deploy malicious payloads. The scariest part? Simply visiting a malicious or compromised website with a vulnerable device can be enough to get infected. A drive-by attack. The researchers found that several groups are using the tool to attack their preferred targets, including commercial spyware vendors and state-backed actors. Once the device is compromised, the malware, known as Ghost Blade, steals messages, call history, contacts, Wi-Fi passwords, Safari browsing history, location data, photos, notes, and even cryptocurrency wallet data. Apple has stated that keeping software up to date remains the single most important thing users can do to maintain the high security of their Apple devices. Update to the latest iOS versions right now. By the way, my iPhone, I updated it last night. There was a new update that just came out. If you can't update your older devices, by the way, Apple has released some updates for some of the older devices, and you can consider lockdown mode in settings, privacy, and security. Here's a story that may have hit closer to home than you realize. Marquise, a Texas-based financial services provider, revealed this week that a ransomware gang stole the data of over 670,000 individuals in an August 2025 cyber attack that also disrupted operations at 74 banks across the United States. The company provides services to more than 700 banks, credit unions, and mortgage lenders. The attacker stole names, date of birth, addresses, phone numbers, social security numbers, tax identification numbers, and financial account information. The breach happened through a compromised sonic wall firewall. We've been telling you and warning you about those, and it's now the subject of 36 consumer class action lawsuits. If you bank at a smaller community bank or credit union in the South, there's a real chance your data was in that system. Check your credit report, place a fraud alert, and watch for identity theft. Services like a faster PC can help your business avoid being the next company in this headline. Now for this story that's a perfect example of why you can't trust your inbox, even when the email looks completely legitimate. Customers of upscale department store chain Nordstrom received fraudulent messages from a legitimate company email address that promoted cryptocurrency scams disguised as a St. Patrick's Day promotion. The emails promised recipients to double cryptocurrency amounts deposited to a specific wallet address over the next 2 hours. The email came from Nordstrom at eml.nordstrom.com, a real official Nordstrom address. The security breach occurred via an Okta SSO or single sign-on and Salesforce compromise. And the scam emails were then sent to customers through Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Some customers reported receiving the message at an email address they'd never shared anywhere. Nordstrom's customers are advised to ignore such messages and not send any money or disclose sensitive data. Suspicious content should be treated with caution, even when it comes from a trusted sending address. Here's a rule for you. No legitimate company will ever ask you to send cryptocurrency, period. Full stop. If you see this request, it's a scam, no matter who it appears to come from. So pause this video and share this with someone you know, because this one is fooling even smart people. This section is important for business owners, especially because several major software platforms have critical vulnerabilities being actively exploited right now. Microsoft SharePoint, we've told you about this flaw. A critical flaw is now being exploited in real-world attacks. If your business uses SharePoint for internal collaboration and document sharing, get your IT provider to patch it immediately. Cisco firewalls. CISA ordered federal agencies to patch a maximum severity Cisco vulnerability this past Sunday. If you're running Cisco networking equipment and haven't patched, you're exposed. Oracle Identity Manager. Oracle is pushing an emergency update this week for a critical remote code execution flaw. If you use Oracle for enterprise identity management, This needs immediate attention. ConnectWise Screen Connect, a new flaw was patched that could allow remote attack of IT support sessions. This is particularly concerning because Screen Connect is used by IT companies, including many MSPs, to remotely manage clients' computers. Wing FTP server, CISA flagged and actively exploited vulnerability in Wing FTP server. If your business uses this for file transfer, patch it now. Now, here's the thing. You need help with this. Give us a call, 772-878-5978, or visit our website, afasterpc.com. We're coming to the end of today's show, but if you've missed any part of this show, want to listen to or watch it again, or want to be an influencer and share it with your friends, head over to our website at fasterpc.com. In the very top of the page, right in the middle, you'll see a red button that says Live Technical Support. Click on that button. On the left-hand side, you'll see various ways that you can schedule a Faster PC technician for remote, in-shop, or on-site support. On the right-hand side, you'll see various ways that you can listen to or watch a Faster PC live technical support, including our live streams on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, where you'll not only be able to hear the show, but also see it as well. We also have links to our YouTube videos page, where you can watch segments of our show, and our YouTube Shorts page, where you can watch little snippets of a Faster PC live technical support. And we have a link where you can actually submit questions and topics for us to cover in a future show or video, including what you may want to watch without cable TV. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning here on WPSL at 10 a.m. You can hear other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, and our church's YouTube channel, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open 9 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to 2. If you have computer technical, streaming, or cybersecurity problems,
You need a faster PC.
visit
www.fasterpc.com.
that's fasterpc.com, or call a Faster PC today at 772-878-5978. And remember, when you have or want to prevent computer, technical, streaming, or cybersecurity problems,
Don't you know by now you need a faster PC?
are you depending on luck to get to heaven? Some people are depending on luck or good works. The Bible says that we have all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. Every one of us needs a Savior. Thankfully, God sent His only Son, Jesus Christ, to die on the cross so that your sins and mine could be forgiven. Repent of your sins and believe on the Lord Jesus Christ to be saved. He is the one and only way to salvation.
WPSL Port St. Lucie.
What's it good for?
I'm just making sure because I have a computer with a name, a
Mhm.
phone that isn't the right name. So solution. No, that one.
Went to.
We did that already, and there's the.
I don't know. I don't know. What is it here? What are you doing? Stay away. Well, I mean.
Stop.
Yeah. What for? What do you want to do? If it's not connected? You're talking about the phone itself? No, the phone won't connect, won't ring if it's not connected. replying to my message that I left with him? Okay. Hello, Patty. This is Brian Longworth with a Faster PC, and I'm giving you a call about your text. So I don't have the login information, and I know that they do have that in Port St. Lucie. And let me see who I was speaking with there in Port St. Lucie. I'm sure that Trish would have it, but there was also another massage instructor that works in the daytime. And I thought you two were going to get, she was going to get with you or you were going to get with her about that, but might have been, not sure if it was who that is. If it's Tiffany, might be Tiffany that I was helping. So anyway, check with Trish, check with Tiffany, and hopefully you can actually get in there. If you need me to talk to them, I can do that as well. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. You brought it out there already. You brought it out there already.